So with 11:07 to go here in this first period of play, it's no score. Pirates have it on the power play. East Grand Forks sends it in deep, and now they're looking to push to try and go shorthanded. Apologies for the technical issue there. We've got it fixed and rolling to go. We're at 10:55 to go, first period. Jay Reese is at 99 points for his career. He's 1 point away from 100. Last time these two teams played were in the section semifinals last year, and Tate Hamry has now gone into the box. So we're playing 4-on-4. He gets a tripping call. Face-off won by the Pirates. Trying to get out of the zone. It's 4-on-4 right now. Lovejoy. Waiting, Lovejoy. Thinking about a shot. Not going to do anything. Dump it off, send it down low. I'll work it back up top, Ryan Clausen. Clausen will move the puck over. Schmiedeberg trying to send it down low again. Cody Demmer looking to break it up, back up to Lovejoy. Cross-ice Schmiedeberg. Schmiedeberg looking for Lovejoy again, broken up by Cody Demmer. Lovejoy will still track it down in the corner. Garrett Fisher coming over to help. Taking back out, trying to pop this one up. It nearly landed in front of Chandler. Grant Funk knocking it away. Jace Panzer trying to make the play. Back up to Schmiedeberg. Schmiedeberg to Panzer. Panzer cross ice. Taken by Clausen, and shot goes wide. Still kept in the zone by the Greenwave. Schmiedeberg chips it. Funk has got it. You can't ice it here because it'll be a face-off because it's even strength. Now it's Lovejoy. He fights and gets it back. Lovejoy back up top, Schmiedeberg. 35 seconds left at 4-on-4. Clausen knocked the stick out of Fisher. Puck rolls near Chandler. He has to get back up and get his stick, but it's back out to Schmiedeberg. Schmiedeberg, that one gets blocked by Funk. Back outside. Panzer, save made by Chandler. He finds Lovejoy. Lovejoy working, fires, saved by Chandler again. Snagged by Ecker. He'll knock it right to the glove of Clausen. Kept in the zone. Another shot, save made by Chandler. Fight for it. Man, Chandler's got to be on point, and it's out of the zone, and they're going to wave off icing. And the Pirate defense has stood tall right now. Penalty for Bees is over. 15 seconds left on a power play for East Grand Forks, and I think they might have just got Reese with something. And he did. He gets hit with a trip, and all of a sudden, East Grand Forks has got a big upper hand. They have 16 seconds of 5-on-3 with 9:10 remaining. And then a minute 44 of a power play. Adding more of their power play unit. Mellebrock's out there. Lovejoy back out there. Joined with Cy Gelman, the very talented sophomore. Back outside. Bees fires. So it's loose. Fight for it. Here comes a shot by Lovejoy. That goes wide. Back out to Funk. He bangs that off the side of the cage. Still a fight for it. Tate Hamry about to come out of the box. Bees has got it. He'll set up. He'll dump it off. Here comes Hamry. Gets into the play. Cross ice and off the side of the cage. Lovejoy somehow missed a wide open net. Here's Hamry out of the box, and he gets it out of the zone. Good work by Tate. They're going to try and get Grant Funk off the ice and get Grayson Ecker on. They had 3 defensemen out there, and now East Grand Forks will set up a 5-on-4. Cross ice looking to set things up. Nice hit over there by Garrett Fisher. Down low. That one loose. Back behind the net again. And it wraps around, kept in the zone by Panzer. Back up top to Bees. Bees moving over to Lovejoy. Lovejoy cross ice. Panzer waits, fires, blocked. Dinarski gets in front of that. Minute left on the Reese trip. Panzer waits. Spins around. Now he's got a lane. Panzer deking. Panzer fighting through Dinarski. Cross ice shot. Save made by Chandler. He got across and stopped it. Kept in the zone by the Greenwave. It's Bees. Opportunity. Swing and a miss. Poked out. Hamry. That went behind the net. Up front, and that's going to go in on a great passing play. And they finally beat Chandler on the power play. Nolan Mellebrock puts that one in, and it's 1-0 Greenwave. So Panzer gets the assist. The Greenwave score on the power play. They have a 1-0 lead. They look to push again. And that puck goes out of play with 7:40 to go. Last 7 shots on goal have been in favor of the Greenwave, and trying to make it 8 got knocked down friendly fire by Sean Lind, and that attempt by Bodie Schmaltz. And the Pirates get it out of their own zone. They haven't been able to for the last almost 4 minutes of gameplay. And it's back out to center ice, but Noah Shinley in net for the Greenwave hasn't even gone in a crouch in about 10 minutes of real time. Now trying to chip it back out. Here comes Cody Demra, finds Liam Larson, and they're offsides as Larson couldn't keep it on his stick, and he's very frustrated. And 7:12 to go. Face-off one by the Greenwave. They'll go in. Down low, Hamry. Muscles through contact. Grayson Ecker. He'll fight through. Player goes down. Jay Reese has got it. Here comes Reese, under 7 minutes to go, first period. Jay Reese trying to fight through contact. Send it in deep. Can East Grand Forks get it out of the zone? Yes. Donarski up ahead to Reese. Put a little too much speed on that, but Reese will still be able to send it in. Or it's snagged by Schmiedeberg. Schmiedeberg wraps it off, looking for Clausen. Clausen, he got it through. Donarski knocks it down. Got to send it in deep. Pirates are offsides. Now they can pursue. Dumped off by Shinley. Shinley to Schmiedeberg. Schmiedeberg up ahead. Melbrook turnover. Ecker save made by Clausen. As that was, by Shinley. Clausen was in front of that one, but Shinley makes the save. Fight for it down low. Reese will try and trickle it around. Ecker's not going to be the first to get there. Schmiedeberg is. Hamry looks to pursue. Jay Reese is there. It's out of the zone. East Grand Forks coming in a one-on-one. Melbrook broken up by Isaiah Donarski. Been telling you, he's been getting better as the year's gone on. He takes a hit here. Gets back up. Big circle by Gelman. Broken up by Hamry. That was the most casual breakup I've seen. And the puck goes into the seats. Great crowd, as mentioned here in the Crookston Sports Center. Parking lot was packed for JV. Lots of the Pirate girls hockey team are here. Here comes Grant Funk, and he'll ice the puck as it's way too far for Mason Reitmeyer. 5:37 to go in period number 1. Ready and waiting. On the face-off, won by the Greenwave, keeping it in the zone. Tucker Lovejoy. Lovejoy circles, had that knocked away by Reitmeyer. Finds Max Bees. He's offsides. And it wasn't really noticed. Bees made that mistake, and it gets touched up in deep by Gelman. Hello, Cody Demra off the draw. Rolls that one in, no icing. Bees will track it down. Kind of misplayed it, so Liam Larson's going to come over and take it. Larson centers, Akis not quite able to get the stick on it. In front of him was Jace Panzer. In his own, Demra tries to chip it out, he does. Reitmeyer can't quite get there. East Grand Forks will fire it into their own zone. Pirates will change a few of their pieces off. Under 5 minutes to go, first period. 1-0, East Grand Forks with the lead. They lead in shots on goal, 9-4. Here comes Lovejoy. Lovejoy had that pass broken up. Jay Reese gets around. Up ahead to Fisher. Trying to send it in deep. Got taken away by Ryan Clausen. He'll turn it up a notch. Sent out by the Greenwave. Picked off by Tate Hamry. He'll bang it off the boards looking for Ecker. And still fighting for it. All three members of the top line up along the boards, poking at the puck. And East Grand Forks has got it, and they've got a 2-on-1. Moving in is Panzer. Panzer, cross ice. Oh, and a swing and a miss. On a mistimed shot attempt by Brotrud. Here's Hammery. Up ahead, Jay Reese. Reese tries to make a move. Got it broken up. Knocked away from him. Run him into the official. Fisher didn't see the pass come his way. Now straight ahead. Another 2-on-1 for East Grand Forks. Here comes a shot. Saved by Chandler. Caught that one up high on that attempt by Clausen. With 3:54 to go and a 10-4 shots on goal difference here. Face-off banged off the boards. Comes Schmiedeberg. Trying to get it to his own man. They're trying to get it out. Oh, they do. That was a good play there. Grant Funk chipped it in. Naukus can't touch it as he was offsides. Schmiedeberg. Clausen. Move it up. That got broken up, but they still look to reset again. Just milking some time here. Chupka up ahead. Demra knocks it down. Demra intercepted. Chupka, he lost it. Reitmeyer back out to center ice. Clausen, that goes behind his intended target. He finds it back in. Nice pass! And a better save by Chandler. He's able to kick that one away from Overgaard. Now low again. Overgaard gets lit up in front of the crease where Chandler was. And then sent all the way back down and iced by the Pirates with 2:59 remaining. Top line back out there for the Pirates. Face off now loose in front of the net, and Gelman put that one on Chandler, and he makes a stop. It's his 12th save of the first period, 11th save, excuse me, the first period on 12 shots faced. Face off one by the Pirates, Tate Hamry. Oh, he gets lit up by Gelman. Opportunity for the Greenwave, but can't hold on to it. And Jay Reese will look to weave through traffic. Good work by Jay Reese. Up ahead, Fisher. And they do call icing on that. Back down we go again. Face-off one by the Greenwave, it's Bees. Bees trying to find the stick of Grant Kovar, and it goes back out to center ice. Reese applying some pressure, sent back in deep by the Greenwave. Donarski. There to track it down. They put one near the net, broken up, fight for it. It's loose, back out to Lovejoy, and another save by Brady Chandler. He's been on point, was only beat by a perfect pass and a perfect shot from behind the net. The pass came from behind the net, shot right in front of him, and the best goalies in the world are probably not going to be able to stop that. Another win for the Greenwave on the face-off. Garrett Fisher nearly was able to take it away. It's down in deep. Fisher trying to fight for it. And it looks like the Greenwave are just a half step ahead right now. Back out to Narski. Pirates are off sides. Now they're back on and back the other way. Right ahead, Bees broken up by Hamry. Hamry lays a hit. Jay Reese comes in, goes down, takes another shot. Back out to Bees. Ecker applying pressure on him. He'll move it up to Sean Lind. Lind will dump it off. Cross-ice pass intercepted by Jay Reese. Here he comes again. He'll send it in deep, gets spun around. He looks to change. Garrett Fisher pursues. Everybody else comes off. Move it up ahead, broken up by Aukus. Aukus will set it in, but Fisher came off for a change. Trying to fight through, get back out to center ice, so it will be snagged by Melbrook, the goal scorer for the Greenwave. Funk trying to find Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer in deep. Pursuing is Liam Larson. Fighting with Clausen. Clausen gets away from him. Clausen up ahead. A little whiff, and then East Grand Forks is off sides. 1 minute to go in the period. 1-0 East Grand Forks. They have controlled the pace. Hawkes can't keep it on his stick. Bring it back, Schmiedeberg. Schmiedeberg will push it up ahead. Blowing a tire is Cody Demra. Opportunity for the Greenwave. Oh, what a breakup by Grant Funk. Got down on his stomach. Knocked that one away. Then Demra gets back on his feet and stops that pass play. Trying to chip it out and can't quite. Pinned along the board. Some contact being laid. Pirates do get it out. Reitmeyer flicks it up and all the way back out again. Pirates will change. Greenwave look to move and capitalize. They'll send it in deep. Gelman down there with Reitmeyer. Ecker's there. Here comes Ecker. Slits it through. Ecker lays a hit. It's taken away by the Greenwave again. And the final seconds of the first period to wind down. Here's Jay Reese. You got to get a shot off. He couldn't keep it on his stick. And that's how this first period will come to an end. And an extra push from Tucker Lovejoy. And they break that up with no issue, I believe, and just send everybody back to the bench. Gave a couple extra words to Tate Hamry, who wasn't involved in that scrum. But it ends up working. In favor of the Greenwave. They have a 1-0 lead here. And as we head into the first intermission. So we'll take a break now. When we come back, we'll run through our first period stats, scoring, and everything you need to know from that. That'll be coming up in just a few minutes. First period of hockey over here in the Crookston Sports Center. And it currently sits at 1-0 East Grand Forks.
You can make a sweet life right River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For a 219-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at GoHugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
First period of hockey over. 1-0 East Grand Forks. They have the lead here. In a period that, quite frankly, was dominated by the Greenwave. The Pirate defense, they really stepped up in this game and it could have been a lot worse. Brady Chandler made some incredible saves. We'll run through that in just a little bit. But in the first few minutes of the period, things just kind of moved along. Both teams got in the rhythm and the flow of the game. After 4 minutes, both teams had 2 shots on goal. And then the Green Wave got 10 of the last 12 shots on goal in the period, and including a streak of 8 in a row, the 6th of which ended up being a goal as the Pirates, Jay Reese drew a tripping penalty, and then 16 seconds later, a penalty from Tate Hamry caused 4-on-4 hockey. And then once Jay Reese came out of the box, there was another penalty as Reese came out and tripped somebody immediately upon coming out of the box. So he goes back in. It becomes 5-on-3, and that it turned into a goal for the Green Wave. It was scored by Nolan Mullebrook. Jace Panzer got the assist on that at 9:11 on a beautiful passing play from behind the net. Great job to center that puck up, and it worked out brilliantly for the Green Wave. They take a 1-0 lead, and as mentioned, they had many opportunities to add more and just were unable to do so as Brady Chandler kind of stood on his head in that period there. He ended up with 11 saves on 12 shots faced. Noah Shinley, the goaltender for East Grand Forks, had 3 saves in the first 4.5 minutes, and then 1 in the final 12.5 minutes of the first period, and 4 saves on 4 shots faced, which is a pretty easy first period and keeps his legs relatively fresh. Again, Chandler made some good perpendicular moves, cutting off passes, good poke checks, glove saves. He was doing everything, just got beat on a perfect shot, which is difficult to stop. And East Grand Forks takes a 1-0 lead into the locker room. We're still winding down in our first intermission. We will take a break. When we come back, the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update beckons here. And we'll see what other sports we've got going on. Give you a couple updates on some local scores as well as the national scene, a couple of national scores as well. All that and more will be coming up in just a little bit. 1-0 East Grand Forks. They have the lead at the first intermission.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients. Things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye, or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia glasses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Valley specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
ways to do something that matters, something big, price tag. Welcome to City and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update time here. Let's see what we've got to pass along on the local basketball scene. We'll start with the boys. Good game in Clearbrook Godvic. They beat Roseau 66-62. And Northern County East Shield and Hitterdall, they lead Frazee 36-28. Thief River Falls and Northern Freeze, they just tipped off as well. And let's see, other ones. Of course, on KROX Radio, you can currently hear Warren Alvarado Oslo. They're taking on the Crookston Pirates right now out in Warren. Tune into that on KROX Radio. And Dorwith Clinton Felton, they lead Perham 61-52. 6 minutes left in the second half there. Girls basketball, Lake Park Audubon, they beat Winnemac 61-12. Ada Borp West, they beat Climax Fisher 57-53. Good game there. And it goes the way of the Cougars. And Pine River Bacchus in front of Walker Hackensack Akeley 36-13. Warren Alvarado Oslo, they lead Red Lake County Central 18-14. Park Christian all over Monoma and Waubun 32-10. Girls basketball, East Grand, Dorwith Clinton Felton, they're in front of 8th ranked in the state Perham 63-55. And so more girls basketball. That could be a very interesting score there. That's being played at Perham, by the way, so not even some home court advantage there. Hawley and Crookston are in a matchup right now, and Hawley leads 26-22 at the end of the first half. And Monaga and Wadena Deer Creek are currently tied at 21. Pirates looking to get another win. They've been a very, very scrappy team, and they can make some things work when they get rolling. Cleveland Cavaliers, they are in front of the Minnesota Timberwolves in the second quarter right now, 45-37. Minnesota Wild's puck drop in just over an hour as they take on the Seattle Kraken. And in women's college basketball here, as I pull that final score up, I could tell you that Minnesota is absolutely destroying Northwestern, 48-18 at halftime. So the Golden Gophers are putting together a heck of a result there. And as many of you know, women's basketball, girls basketball, that tends to be a bit more lopsided when the competition isn't even than the boys or the men's or things like that. That's just the way it is. It's turned out to be, and so the Golden Gophers looking to capitalize. They only lost to 9th ranked in the country, Michigan, by 10 in Michigan, which is that's pretty solid. I made the mention when that game was being played earlier last week that that good thing they're not playing the men's team. Well, the men are ranked number 2 and the women are ranked number 8 in their respective rankings. So I guess it's not much different, but otherwise, that's where we look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update here. Question then becomes now, what does the second period have in store for us? Can the Pirates get some offense going? That's going to be the main question. They've been a victim of a few slow starts this year. The second period and the third period will tend to be more so when their offense gets going in comparison to the first period, which tends to be the slowest one. So can they get rolling here? Jay Reese, as mentioned, he is 1 point away from 100 in his career. And if he can pull that off, there's some fans that have a block 100 that I saw that they were getting ready. They're prepared, and they're hoping that it happens tonight. It would be pretty awesome to see that. He had an opportunity at net that was stopped beautifully by Noah Shinley. Failed to mention this. He only has 4 saves, as we did mention. All of them were not easy. He had to make some sliding moves, use his stick to poke some away. They were not very easy saves to make, but he made them. And now he's able to move into the second period of the 1-0 advantage. There's a few coaches here that I recognize. Of course, Carrie Soley is here from Fertile. You're watching this game. Of course, we mentioned the Pirate girls hockey team. They're here, and lots of other faces from both the Crookston and East Grand Forks area that I recognize. Pirate girls hockey will be back in action here in Crookston tomorrow night as they host Champlin Park. That'll be the same time as this one, 6:30 pregame and a 7 o'clock drop of the puck. Again, from the Crookston Sports Center, you tune into that one once again here on KROX TV. Radio will be elsewhere. Second period about to get started. Pirates moving right to left on your screen now. Face-off coming. It's taken back by Donarski, and he'll send it in. Takes a bounce behind the net. What can the Pirates do to open up this second period? Up in the zone by Tate Hamry. Had it knocked out back to center ice. Moving up ahead, Donarski couldn't keep it on his stick. Lovejoy trying to pursue it. Lovejoy takes it away. Centers one, broken up by Ecker. And Ecker overskates it. Lovejoy will shoot. That gets blocked. Taken by Gelman. Gelman back up top. Bees move it over. Schmiedeberg. And poked away by Chandler. Face off to the left of Chandler. And it's won all the way out of the zone by East Grand Forks. You win a face-off so cleanly, no one's down there. So now the Pirates look to try and add some pressure. East Grand Forks looking to get it out of the zone. And they do, all the way out towards Isaiah Donarski. Oh, he swings and misses at it, so East Grand Forks has got it again. Down in the corner, Donarski whacks it out. Ryan's along the boards. Fisher put it up ahead. Ecker was wide open, but he didn't get the puck his way. Hamry trying to find Donarski back up top, East Grand Forks. Pass broken up by Jay Reese. Donarski chips it back out, kept in the zone. Moving in, shot, glove save by Brady Chandler. Stops that one from Bodie Schmaltz. Off one, now coming back the other direction is is Crookston trying to send it in deep and test Shinley a little bit. First 2 shots on goal in this period have gone to East Grand Forks. They take the puck away from Gavin Akis. Banging off the boards. Funk's got it. Oh, he swings and misses on it. Puck will roll down to Chandler, who will cover it. I think it's the 3rd whiff of this second period for the Pirates, and we're less than 2 minutes into it. Pirates make a late change. Face-off taken by East Grand Forks. Lovejoy, cross ice, Bees. Bees waiting, great pass. Gelman! And missed that one up high. Puck loose in front, taken by Demera. Demera up ahead, too far for Grayson Ecker. Played by Grant Kovar, and they'll try to weave it around. Pirates set up on defense. Oh, good passing. A collision away from the puck. Jay Reese goes down. Here's Lovejoy. Lovejoy overskates it, chips it out in front. Right back to him, and he scores! Tucker Lovejoy makes it 2-0 in the second period. Jace Panzer gets his second assist of the day. East Grand Forks moves again, and a penalty upcoming here. And who's it on? That's going to be Hamry again. A cross check. And then an East Grand Forks player is back in. So it's interesting. Braden Overgaard tapped his stick at Tate Hamry, just tapped it on the ice as if he was approving the call. And he just got sent to the box. I don't know if it was for that. But they're going to play 5-on-5. They might just turn this into coincidental. That's a mistake by East Grand Forks. They're looking to score, though. Bees up top. Schmiedeberg, and that's knocked away. Loose in front of Chandler. Tries to freeze it. He can't. They are coincidental minor penalties. Up top, Schmiedeberg. Bees scores! Two goals in 25 seconds. Max Bees puts that goal in. Wonderful, wonderful job on good passing and even better play. Now they have to get another puck. Face off, it's Bees again. He's going to fly ahead, overskate it, got it back, and then knocked it away. Cole Schmiedeberg gets the assist, as does Nolan Mullebrook. Coming back the other way are the Pirates. It's Jay Reese trying to find Garrett Fisher. Cody Demra keeps it in the zone. Reese to Ecker, loose in front, and knocked away by Mullebrook. And a penalty coming, or they blew a whistle. I don't know what it's for here. Oh, the net came dislodged. That's what it is. And 3 minutes gone by, second period. Moving up ahead. Centering, passing, it's knocked away is Gelman. And chip this one around, Jay Reese. We'll send it back out. They wave off icing. East Grand Forks will track it down. Clausen couldn't find it. Garrett Fisher's over there to fight with him. East Grand Forks can't get it out. Nice hit by Jay Reese. We'll send one in deep again. Now a lane for East Grand Forks. Reese takes another shot. Back up comes Jace Panzer. He has 2 assists today. Waits, nice pass. Lovejoy! Save made by Chandler. Kicked away by Dylan Larson. He's out there for the first time tonight. And move it up ahead to Reese. Reese fights off contact, sends it in, intercepted, trying to find Larson. Larson providing some contact. Here's Liam Larson. He gets hit hard. Back up top. Donarski, too high. Now bounce back out to Cody Demera. He takes a shot. Puck goes in deep. Tracked down by Courts. Dylan Larson down there. Courts spinning. Courts hit by Demera. Both players down. Some extra pushing and shoving away from the puck. And they're still pushing. Now I got to break him up. And a little bit too much from Wyatt Courts. He's going to go to the box. And Demera will go to the bench. They will not bring him out. So a roughing penalty. Pirates on the power play. Can they do something with this? Conversation with Coach Hardy. I actually gave him a cross check, and now the officials are talking with one another here, and not sure what the issue is. And now they'll come back to the Crookston bench. Coach Palmasino is saying, hey, what's going on? Now we're good to go. Coach Palmasino just wanted to be involved. Pirates on the power play. Puck still at the feet of whoever's facing off with it. Max Bees will wrap it around. Good job keeping it in the zone by Garrett Fisher. Fisher to Reese. Can't keep it on his stick. Kept in the zone by Ecker. Ecker to Donarski. Donarski waits, cross ice. Reese intercepted that one. Back to Fisher. Reese. Deke. Fighting, turns around, doesn't have anything. To Ecker. Ecker down low, Reese trying to chase it down. Huge hit with Bees. He can't clear it. Fisher's got it. Fisher up top, off the boards to Hamry. Hamry, he lost it, and a shorthanded breakaway. On the move is Overgaard, and he scores. Shorthanded. And it's 4-0. And a timeout will be called by the Pirates. As Coach Hardy has got to try to get his guys in gear. We'll take a break. East Grand Forks is rolling. They have a 4-0 lead here on KROX TV.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at GoHugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Well, out of the timeout, can the Pirates do something to stop the bleeding? East Grand Forks with a 4-0 lead. Face-off taken by Tate Hamry. They're just going to try and set something up. Reese fights through the defense twice. They're offsides anyway. Puck goes to Garrett Fisher. Ecker's got it. Ecker on the move. Grayson Ecker waits, goes behind the net. Finds Fisher. Fisher with a deke. Fisher behind the net. Waits, centers, broken up. Back out to Ecker. Ecker goes around the boards, trying to find Hamry. He's got it back to Reese. Reese tries to center. That got taken away. Chip back up and out of the zone, and Donarski's got in a race with Lovejoy. Donarski does win that. And now trying to center back was East Grand Forks. They broke up that pass from Donarski. Fisher goes down. Good physicality. All three members of the top line over there. Here comes Tate Hamry. Moving in on his own. Hamry! And a save made by Shinley. That's his first of the period. Final seconds of the power play winding down. Reese humps it off, centering one. Grayson Ecker just couldn't quite get there. Now Ecker moving in. Ecker broken up. East Grand Forks at full strength. They got a 2-on-1 now. Panzer now 3-on-1. Here comes a shot. It's wide. And trying to take that one on his own was Mulbrook. Back the other way comes Jay Reese. Reese moving in, goes down, spinning, nothing there. Not going to call anything. East Grand Forks trying to catch the Pirates on a change. Moving in his overguard. He finds a good deep poke check. Chandler fight for it. Everybody get out the way. Hanging up is Grayson Ecker. He'll send it in deep. Pirates trying to get a change. 40 to go. 4-0. A big hit. So all the way down to Chandler. He'll choose to glove it and freeze it. Exactly 9.5 to go. The Pirates have not gotten the offense they've needed to. The East Grand Forks defense has stymied them. Face-off one by Funk. Funk up ahead. Liam Larson gets it out into center ice. Dylan Larson looks to pursue. Dragging back in by East Grand Forks. Trying to go through everybody with Sean Lund, and he's smaller than everybody. Larson gets tripped. Another Pirate power play. And back to the box goes Courts. Slamming his stick. And he gets an unsportsmanlike for that. So how long is he going to be in the box is the question, as he just got hit with a 2-minute minor and then an unsportsmanlike call. The Pirates could get an extended power play here, and the official is going to go over and let him know that him slamming the stick into the glass is going to give him an unsportsmanlike conduct. That's the second unsportsmanlike conduct call against the Greenwave. The first one was in the coincidental minor, and they're going to bring somebody else to the box to serve that. So coming off the bench is Easton Olsen, JV player, who's going to sit and help serve that. And so how much time? They had 2 minutes for that. Is it just that, or is he... I don't know what the issue is here, but it's going to be 2 minutes at least for now. Lovejoy gets hit by Fisher. Here comes Reese. This one near the net. Oh, and a big hit away from the play. Schmiedeberg. Oh, and Fisher gets dragged by Lovejoy. Fisher's now in his face, saying, hey, don't do that. Don't pull me on the shoulder. So they gave a 10-minute not game misconduct, unsportsmanlike conduct to Wyatt Courts. Now everybody's upset. People will change, and tensions are very high right now. The Pirates have a power play. East Grand Forks trying to move short-handed. Tate Hamry takes it out of the zone. Will try and set it up. It's Fisher. Oh, Fisher turns it over. They tried and center one. A couple hits away from the play. Here comes Fisher moving in. Swings and misses on it. Does send it in deep. Ecker fighting with Clausen. Coming over to help his Gelman. That's kept in the zone. Taken back by Fisher. Fisher trying to go in. Lost his stick. Ecker had to take it away. Back out to center ice. Puck will roll all the way down. Coming out to play it is Brady Chandler. He's got to get back in net. Centering shot. Save made by Chandler. That's impressive. He had to immediately get down and make that save. Oh, what a move by Jay Reese. Broke a man's ankles. Hamry just wide. Crookston loved that. That was a beautiful move. Now a whistle blows. We are all over the place. When you're playing a team like this, the tensions just get a little bit higher. Didn't play in the regular season last year. Only time you're playing this year, unless you match up in the postseason. Back out to Funk. Funk has to get rid of it. Nice pass to Dylan Larson. Dylan Larson, though, had his pocket picked. Sent in deep by Jace Panzer. We're at 7:40 to go, second period of play. Coming back the other direction. Move it center, down low. East Grand Forks looking for more. Penalty winding down. Hawkes up ahead, Larson. Greenwave at full strength. And right out of the box is the JV player who has a breakaway, and he scores! He was in to serve the penalty, and Easton Olsen gets a goal. Not even in the lineup, he was just thrusted out there. Fourth liner to help serve a penalty, and he gets a goal coming right out of the box. Max Bees gets an assist on that. Now it's 5-0. Here comes Jay Reese back the other way. Nice chip it ahead to Ecker. Ecker has some space. Ecker tries to center one. That got broken up. Trying to keep it in the zone. Can't quite. Here come the Greenwave again. Make a pass. That shot goes wide off the stick of Overgaard. Down low. And Reese is going to go to the box and still down. On the hit was Chupka, and he's still down as Reese looks to go into the box, and Chupka is going to try and get helped up. The officials are going to have a conversation. They might be determining hit severity as Chupka is not even going to put weight on his leg, as Dr. Biermeyer is going to come out and help walk Chupka back to the bench. And I don't know if they're going to keep this a minor. Are they going to upgrade it? Yep, they're going to call a knee and a 5-minute major on Jay Reese. And with 6:34 to go in the second period, that knee from Jay Reese is going to put East Grand Forks in an ultimate position. Driving with the knee. And so no matter what, if there's a goal scored in these 5 minutes, it doesn't matter. A major penalty. 5 minutes goes away when 5 minutes goes away. Up top now. Panzer, cross ice, Lovejoy waits, fires, save made by Chandler, and he does freeze it. Face-off won by the Greenwave, Lovejoy. Here's Bees, that gets blocked, directs back to Lovejoy. To Bees, Bees to Panzer. Panzer moving in, center broken up, right back to Bees again. 6 minutes to go in the period, with 4.5 minutes to go in the Jay Reese major as Lovejoy's shot gets blocked by Ecker. He'll try to clear, and he does. Back out to center ice. Here comes Bees again. Trying to go all the way on his own. Donarski says no and clears that one out. All the way down to Shinley. 24-7 shots on goal in favor of the Greenwave. If you're just joining us, it's been all Greenwave. They've scored 4 goals in this second period. And Ecker will clear this one out. They have a shorthanded goal. They have a breakaway out of the box. Out and moving now. Centering one that goes through everybody. That's kept in the zone, though. Basco is behind Overgaard. He is a goal in this game. Grand Funk's got it, wraps it around the boards, kept in by the Greenwave. Up to Schmiedeberg. Schmiedeberg near the net, bounces back. Grand Funk's got it. Can he clear? No, it's loose in front, back outside, and cleared out by Tate Hammery. Still 3.5 minutes to go on the J. Reese 5-minute major for kneeing. Five nothing Greenwave. Up ahead. Their second power play unit's on. Sends one near Chandler. Knocked that one away. Overgaard. To Clausen. Clausen waits up top. Overgaard. Loose in front. Fight for it. Liam Larson's got it. He'll clear it out. It's little things you got to do right. Here are the Pirates here. And the number one most important thing is to do your best to clear this major. Kill it. And prevent this from being 6-0 heading into the third. No fighting for it. Easton Olsen up top, Lovejoy. Lovejoy will dump it off. Panzer. Clausen! And save made. Popped up in the air. And they're gonna say that did hit the netting, so yep, out of play. 4:03 to go in the period. 2:29 to go on the penalty. Face-off coming, won by the Greenwave. Pirates trying to get it out, they do, and Grayson Ecker's got some room to skate. Ecker short-handed, tries to make a move, had it broken up. Taken away, back to Donarski. Fires that one all the way down. 2:13 to go on the J. Reese major penalty. Here comes Bees. Bees will dump it off Lovejoy. Lovejoy onside, Lovejoy. Down low, centering, and a swing and a miss by Olsen, who was flying in, looking for his second of the day. Back is Bees. Bees, shot too tall. Off the stick of Gelman. Now Lovejoy, and Chandler saved it, but he didn't realize where it was, and it gets poked away. Couldn't quite get it back on net. Three minutes to go. Kept in the zone by the Greenwave up top. Down low, save made by Chandler, rebound score, and it's put back in on the power play by Cy Gelman. And there's still 1:20 left on the major. Pirates have burned their timeouts, and I'm sure there are going to be some choice words in the locker room. All right, second period. Still 1:15 left because it's a major penalty. Puck sent out of play. Bees gets his second assist of the day. Greenwave have 6 different goal scorers. Millebrook, Lovejoy, Bees, Overgaard, Olsen, and Gelman have all scored. Pirates win the draw. Grant Funk, he tried to get it out. Liam Larson over there, and he can't. Finds Lund. Lund waits. Nice pass. Overgaard fighting through contact, and it's still loose back in front. Clausen waits. Clausen goes on his knees, shoots one. It's blocked by Funk. Larson gets it out of the zone. 45 seconds to go on the major penalty. Schmiedeberg will dump it off. Gets it back. Cross-ice pass to Overgaard. Overgaard waiting. Still waiting. Tries to center one. Funk says no. Back outside. Bank it off the board. Schmiedeberg trying to get there and sent out of the zone. Good play by Gavin Akis. 25 seconds to go on the penalty. 2 minutes to go in the period. A period that the Pirates would like to forget, to be honest. It's 6-0. High net. Shinley has only made 3 saves in this period. Final seconds of the penalty winding down. Pirates will clear it. Bounce it near Shinley, and he kicks it away. Jay Reese will come out of the box after the major penalty. Look to cause some more issues to the offense here. Now he's got the puck. Reese will fire a one-timer, and Shinley will save it. With 1:14 to go in the period. If it stays like this at 6-0, we'll have running time to start the third. Face off to the right of Shinley. Hit away from the play, back out to center ice, and all the way down, no icing. Down low, Dylan Larson. Fisher trying to find Ecker. Back to Donarski. Hamry weaving through traffic. Hamry, that goes wide. That was a good look. Overguard. Good job by Donarski keeping that in, but then it's sent back out. I'll have to wave off icing. 35 seconds to go. Moving in now, it's save made by Chandler on that attempt by Grant Kovar. Trying to fight through. Here comes Ecker. Working with Larson and Fisher. Reese on the bench right now. Here's Dylan Larson. Puts one on net. And Shinley makes the stop and holds it with 8.4 to go. So final seconds of the second period winding down. Whole top line is just sitting down behind Coach Hardy right now. East Grand Forks gets it out. Oh, they have a chance to shoot one. Lovejoy, and he goes down right as the period ends. What are they going to do here? He got tripped up. Everybody's applauding. I'm not sure what they're going to call a hook. The clock did expire. I think they're, yeah. The way it looks right now, this might be a penalty shot with expired time. It is a penalty shot for Tucker Lovejoy against Brady Chandler to end the second period. When do you see this? Mason Reitmeyer, I think, was the one that got him. Here comes a very rare high school untimed penalty shot. Lovejoy moving in. One-on-one with Brady Chandler. Lovejoy moving, waiting, deking, and scoring. Got around Chandler. And it ends 7-0 after 2 periods. Oh, man. Wow. And I think, yeah, they're going to just send him to the locker room after that. What an insane second period. The Pirates are all staying on their bench right now. Chandler's going to slowly come back, and I don't know if they're just waiting for East Grand Forks to get off the ice, but this is a jarring sequence. And it's kind of left the arena a bit stunned. So the penalty shot, now everybody will go to the locker room. That is insane. So it ends 7-0 in the second period. My gosh. Third period is going to start with running time. And as they get ready for Chuck-a-Puck, we're gonna take a break here. 7-0 East Grand Forks after 2. You're in tune to KROX TV.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, and everything else you enjoy a living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need liable disease or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after finance state. So you receive Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna know prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech, theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, in science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is my education.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
For all of your call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Oh, lots to tell you about here as we welcome you back to the Crookston Sports Center. It's a 7-0 East Grand Forks lead. They've outshot the Pirates 31-8. Frustration has boiled over many times in this game. We have 2 unsportsmanlike conduct calls against East Grand Forks. One of them's a 10-minute that happened after the play, and then the penalties and everything like that all over the place. The 5-minute major by Jay Reese, a penalty shot with no time on the clock. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong for the Pirates in that second period. Scoring went like this. Tucker Lovejoy got his first of the game, and 5-on-5 just on a good shot. A good pass by Jace Panzer. That made it 2-0, and then they scored 25 seconds later with Max Bees. He scored on an assist from Schmiedeberg and Mollebrook, and that made it a 3-0 game. That was at 2:39. Next goal was 2 minutes and 47 seconds later at 5:26. Pirates had a power play, but they gave up a shorthanded breakaway to Braden Overgaard, and Overgaard scored on it, and that made it a 4-0 game. Things died down. Then the Pirates, they were able to successfully draw a penalty, and then there was a little bit of extra pushing from Wyatt Courts, so he got a 10-minute after that coincidental unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. So coming into the game for the first time all day was Easton Olsen. He came in to serve that penalty, and he came right out of the box at the perfect time, got a breakaway, and scored on an assist from Bees, and that made it 5-0 with 9:55 at 9:55. And that looked like things were going to just end there. The pace started to slow down. But then Jay Reese, he committed a 5-minute major for lowering the knee. And that resulted in a power play goal by Cy Gelman, which was assisted by Max Bees. And that made it 6-0. In the final seconds of this period, there was one last push that Tucker Lovejoy tried to make. He got taken down by Mason Reitmeyer, and that was deemed illegal enough to the point where it warranted a penalty shot with no time on the clock. So it was a one-on-one. I don't know how often you practice penalty shots in practice, but Brady Chandler played it as best as he could, but Tucker Lovejoy made a brilliant move, able to beat him and beat him top shelf, and that made it a 7-0 East Grand Forks lead. East Grand Forks scored a goal at 5-on-5 on the power play, shorthanded, and on a penalty shot in the same period. The only thing they were missing was 5-on-3, 4-on-4, and an empty netter. That's impressive that they got 4 out of those 7 options in one period. And the third period will be starting with running time when we get that underway. And man, that is a jarring thing to talk about in this game, which we know the Thief River game did not go the way the Pirates wanted it to go, and they had, quite frankly, a phenomenal third period after being down 6-1 to claw their way back into that game. And, man, they are not in a good spot at the moment, so they are going to have to think of what to do just to try and make some positives out of this one here in their only matchup of the year against East Grand Forks. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll run through our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update, tell you about the finals we have so far and games that are currently in action. That'll be coming up right after this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contacts, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body while helping the eyes sharper and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Ave, Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus in classrooms that mirror today's instructors who and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Let's take a look at the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update as Zamboni has to make one last stretch down the ice here. On KROX Radio right now, Crookston boys basketball. They currently trail to Warren Alvarado Oslo 53-38. There's 9 minutes remaining in the second half there. Boys scores. Clearwood Gonvick beat Roseau 66-62. That game got started a little earlier today. Other scores we have for you. Thief River Falls are in front of the Northern Freeze 55-38. Norman County East Nitterdal, they beat Frazee 84-60. Further Beltrami, they're beating East Grand Forks 54-46. 7 minutes to go in that one. And anything else we can run by you here on the boys' side? Doesn't look like it, so that's what we've got on that front. Girls basketball at the moment for the Pirates. They fell to Hawley 62-50. They just couldn't quite get that run at the end they needed. So Crookston falls 62-50. Adaborg West beat Climax Fisher 57-53. Lake Park Ottoman beat Winnemac 61-12. Not sure if this is an upset, but a ranked team fell as Perham fell to Dilworth Lytton Felton 75-63. It's another final there. Bertha Hewitt beat New York Mills 64-63. Pine River Bacchus beat Walker Hackensack Akeley 67-40. Rothsay, they beat Norman County East and Hitterdall 50-27. BGMR's in front of Goodrich Grigla 24-19. Park Christian in front of Manovan Waban 56-30. Furter Beltrami, they lead Stephen Argyle 25-19 at the end of the first half. That's typical Furter Beltrami basketball this year. Very few points in it. And Warren Alvarado Oslo trying to hold off Red Lake County Central 48-44 right now with 3 minutes to go in that one. Any other girls' scores we could find here? Monaga, they beat Wantina Deer Creek 50-43. And other ones we can pass along. Golden Gopher women's basketball. We'll start with that. We were talking about their game against Northwestern. They were up by 30 at the half, and they are currently up by 31 with a minute left to go in that, 76-45. So the Golden Gophers look to be cruising to a win. Minnesota Timberwolves are playing the Cleveland Cavaliers right now. They have an 89-77 lead in that game with 5:32 to go. So good lead there. And lastly, we can tell you that the Minnesota Wild will be dropping the puck in just a little bit. Against the Seattle Kraken. Both teams about to make their way back out. I don't know if I've really ever seen a second period like that. It's been a little while. You see a lot of hockey, and things will happen. Some bad moments will happen, but as mentioned, East Grand Forks had a 5-on-5, a power play, a shorthanded, and a penalty shot goal all in the same period. They had 2 goals in 25 seconds. They had a goal with zeros on the clock. They had a JV player come in to serve a game misconduct penalty, and he had the breakaway to put one in to make it 5-0. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong, quite frankly. And the third period's going to start with running time. Yeah, that's a good point here. You know, whenever you're facing a team that's got a lot of, for lack of a better word, attitude or grit on the ice, it'll sometimes bring it out of you. And when you're a team that doesn't normally play like that, sometimes it's hard to control. So we've had the major penalty for kneeing. We've had a couple of pushing and shoving. No unsportsmanlike conducts. 2 on East Grand Forks, though. So there's just a whole smorgasbord of bad that's got to happen if you're a Pirate fan. If you're an East Grand Forks fan, yeah, this is kind of heaven for you at the moment. And their goal is just to get out of here pretty quick. Keep it the way it is. We'll see if the Pirates stick with Brady Chandler after that penalty shot. It has been a crazy game. You know, we were talking with Coach Josh Hardy in the post-game show of that Thief River Falls game that you're able to listen to on KROX Radio. You can find his comments on our website, KROXAM.com. And he was talking about how he was really optimistic that the third period where they were down 6-1 and then made it 6-4 with 8 minutes left would have given them some positive momentum, because that was a tough Thief River Falls team that they lost to in a very physical game here at home right before Christmas. And I think, unfortunately, it's gone the polar opposite right now. And so there are very few instances where I wish I was in the locker room, but I kind of wish I was after the second period just to hear what could have possibly been mentioned. Pirates got off to did some mental calculations. The Pirates had 3 shots on goal in the first 4 minutes of this game and have now had 5 shots on goal in the last 30 minutes of this game. If that tells you anything, they had a pretty decent start and were getting near the net and just haven't been able to really test Shinley, who's stretching out his legs, although he doesn't feel like he has to. He's barely crouched all day. But third period, what can happen? What can the Pirates do just to try and get themselves back in a relatively positive headspace? They play Grafton on Monday, and then you've got Bagley-Foston at home on Thursday, a team they beat 6-4 the first time they played. That was on the road. That's another section game and a pretty important one. And, of course, Grafton, they played in the holiday tournament up in Thief River, and so some familiarity. Their teams next week are down near the scorer's table. They put a stick in there, and now they're talking with Grayson Ecker. And they get a new puck in play, and so we can get ready to roll here. Pirates are moving left to right. Now the officials are still talking to everybody. Now they're going to send them back toward the bench here. Is it an ice issue? And I think it might be, actually, the way the officials are talking. There's something on it that they don't like. It might be a couple bits of standing water that hasn't dried or things like that, and so they're just gonna wait a second here. This game has had a little bit of everything, as the Greenwave are now going to go out and skate in their respective zone, and they're all skating in the same spot. I think they're just trying to maybe dry out the corner, get it worn down a little bit, and better position. That's what the Pirates are now doing. They're behind. Yeah, so it's the officials are questioning behind each net, maybe a bit of excess water when the Zamboni turned around or something like that, and they're pushing it along the corner and just trying to. And something Jay Reese is like, this is fine. I could skate on this. So they're just doing circles, stretching out, and now Chandler's going to come out of net and move back toward the bench, and so. Now they're going to blow the whistle. I think they have done what they've needed to do, and they gave it a little bit of extra time, and I think the officials either think it's good or admit that it's going to take too long before it becomes good. So let's just roll here. Let's play some hockey. Running time in third period. It's a 7-0 lead for East Grand Forks. And the scoreboard just shut off. Then it comes back, and they had to buzz it. What is happening here? What is going on in this game today? Oh, the clock on the left side above the net is running up. So it says 20, 35 and counting, and it's just been climbing. And they're trying to give attention to Ward Reynolds down there. They're saying, just let it go, it's fine. Every other clock is working. Face-off won by East Grand Forks. We finally get this third period going. Chip it down towards Isaiah Donarski. Chased down by Panzer. East Grand Forks is now looking at a clock that keeps going up in time as opposed to down. Here comes Garrett Fisher. Oh, the puck just stopped. That's one of those water spots, and the officials are just like, yeah, that's what we tried to stop play for. Oh, my goodness. Puck rolls to Chandler. He'll choose to freeze. And East Grand Forks is yelling at the bench saying, hey, it's running time because they stopped the clock, and now they go. Here comes Garrett Fisher. Fisher will move it in and send it in deep. Jay Reese to track it down. Still can get his 100th career point. Good block by Easton Olsen. And Donarski will say it down, find Reese. They're going to find any positives out of this game. Maybe that's something they can get. Avoid being shut out in this contest. Cross ice. Oh, it's intercepted, but the Pirates are offsides anyway. Clock will continue to run. And hey, they got the left side clock turned off. Everything else still working. Face-off won by the Greenwave. Going down was Dylan Larson. And the puck is dying on these water spots, so that's clearly something that the officials were correct about. Down low. Fight for it behind net. Back to the corner. Trying to push it out of there is Broadshrud. Loose in front. Liam Larson. We'll move it over up top. Here's a shot by Kovar, and that gets knocked away by Brady Chandler. Down low, wrap around. Chandler stops that, and they kick it away. And the net did come a little bit off. Clock still running, 14.5 minutes to go. Face-off popped up, goes down low to Narski. Wrap it around. Jay Reese trying to get it out. He did not. East Grand Forks has still got it. Up top. Circle it around, centering one. That was good passing. Got broken up, though, by Donarski. Here comes Reese. He loses it. Back to Fisher, though. Fisher will fire high and wide. East Grand Forks looks to get it out. And they do. Turning on the speed is Lovejoy. He'll move it up ahead. Offside as Gelman. Was across the blue line. Another face-off coming. Moving in is Clausen. Send it in deep. Olsen's got it. He scored a goal in this game. Chip it up ahead. Clausen swarmed by some Pirates. Still keeping it on his stick until Grant Funk took it away. Sends it out. And it goes all the way down as it hit Ecker. We'll turn around back behind net. Kept in the zone by Funk. Out to Reese. Reese fires, blocked. That hit Ecker, actually. And East Grand Forks will get it out of the zone. Demera cuts it off, sends it in. Pirates can't touch it. Now they're back on side. Oh, Jay Reese takes it away. Jay Reese gets it back. Fisher, save made. That might have also grazed the post. That was their best look all night. Another centering pass goes beyond Ecker. Hits a water spot. Ecker runs one across the other way. Eric Fisher down there. Reese coming over to help. Whacked along the boards. Reese has got it. Can't shoot it. Akis is here. Akis fires. Save made. Kicked away by Shinley. In fact, I don't know if Shinley actually touched that. It's back out to center ice. And yeah, Shinley did get the save on that. Pirates were offside. Oh, a turnover. It's Reese. Save made by Shinley. Reese gets it back. Cross ice. Oh, he passed it all the way back out. And Chandler will cover it. And Reese will go back to the bench. Not only has Shinley made some saves, but he's also been relatively sharp. That's a lethal combination when you haven't been tested, but yet when you do, you still look good. Big hit along the boards. Mason Reitmeyer down low to Narski. Rontrud will bring it back up top. Bees move it over. Schmiedeberg, that goes wide. Trying to get a deflection. Evan Schockman out there for the first time tonight. Trying to get out of the zone. Akis does so. Chips it up ahead to Mason Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer trying to split the defense. Can't get a shot off though. Max Bees breaks it up. Then goes hard into the boards as he slid through that water. 11 minutes to go. We're in running time here. 7-0. Centering pass from Reitmeyer. To Reitmeyer, excuse me. Now Hammery. Save made by Shinley. Got in front of that. Akis. Another centering pass. Intercepted. Donarski broke that play up, but it's still back out to center ice. And in deep, Mason Reitmeyer flex it back to Evan Schockman. Schockman. Cross ice pass. It finds the stick of Brody Schmaltz. Schmaltz gets knocked down by Tate Hammery. Hammery working with Reitmeyer. Hammery backing in the zone, then takes it out, and then stood on the blue line again while Fisher tried to break through. That's offsides. Face off one, and back the other way comes Clausen. Clausen center through the crease. It goes all the way to Chandler, then gets poked back out. Lovejoy. Lovejoy, here comes a shot glove save by Chandler. Face off coming again. And offsides here. Dylan Larson now in. Coming back. Got it out of the zone. Hit the Pirates. It's sent in deep to Grant Funk. Funk to Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer out there with the Larsons. Keeping up the Larsons. Back the other way. East Grand Forks just trying to weave around the official. Had a big smile on his face. He's saying, I did not mean to get in the way of this play, but I have. Back out to center. It'll wrap all the way around. Demra trying to fight for it. A couple players go down. Demra's the one that's got it. Taken off ahead. Hanging back by East Grand Forks. Finds the stick of Kovar. Kovar, 8 minutes to go. Centering pass, shot save made by Chandler, and then couldn't get the rebound. Good play by Chandler. Garrett Fisher now takes off. Fisher broken up. Max Bees cut him off. Fisher back to Reese. Reese blocked, loose. Reese trying to score, and he gets tripped up. Are they going to call something? They're going to say no. Reese can't believe it. And then I think he lost a skate blade. He did. Jay Reese does not have a blade on his skate. It's down in the corner. So now he needs help. Liam Larson and Reese just took Larson out. Oh my gosh. What is happening in this game? Reese went down so hard, he lost a skate blade. And he's got some words to the official yelling at him as he goes back to the bench. And Coach Hardy will put that blade back on his skate. So now with the top line is Mason Reitmeyer. East Grand Forks winning the draw. This one deflects down low, all the way down near Shinley. Schmiedeberg is there to get there and bring it back out. Center ice, 6:45 to go. What a weird game that's gone all East Grand Forks tonight. Fisher finding Reitmeyer. Couldn't keep it on his stick. He was looking for Ecker. Still trying to get Jay Reese's blade back on. East Grand Forks coming the other way. Then it's taken away by Ecker. Tried to make a move. Chips it around. Tate Hamry's got it. Hamry lofts one, and it gets knocked down by Bees. He had Garrett Fisher, but Bees used his hand, got up and made the play. Down low, it's Clausen. Clausen, that gets poked in, and on the move is Gelman. He's got a goal today. Centers one, Lovejoy looking for a hat trick. Got broken up by Isaiah Donarski. Now here comes Ecker. Reese is good to go as he's back on his skate, centering one and loose, and Shinley will just cover it with under 6 minutes left. Face off, Akis, shot gets blocked. Trying to find Dylan Larson, and gets taken away by Lovejoy. Lovejoy gets hit hard. East Grand Forks just trying to play the puck possession game. 5.5 minutes to play. Moving ahead, Lovejoy, cross ice, broken up by Liam Larson. Oh, and he gets upended. And again, they don't call anything. Pirates and some of the Pirate fans are very frustrated. They deem that a legal hit. And Larson sends Clausen to the ground. This third period, they've let a lot more things slide than they have in the second. Now back the other way. Good defense by Grant Funk. Jay Reese has got it. And he goes down, and that time they're going to get a penalty on him. So a power play with under 5 minutes to go. Pirates have had a few of these. And they have been far from good. They're going to call interference. And the Pirates get something here. We'll come back the other way. The puck will go all the way down ice. Chandler came out to play it. Has to whack it away and get back on net. Garrett Fisher, he blows a tire. Had it taken away. Sent in deep. Chandler's got it. Finding Tate Hamry. Puts on the brakes and will try to set things up. Out there with Ecker, Reese, Fisher, and Donarski, the whole top line of the power play unit. Here's a big hit. East Grand Forks sends it in deep. Fight for the puck, extra push from Donarski. And Fisher's got it. Fisher to Reese. Jay Reese tried to make a move, got sent to the boards. A stick goes flying, it's Reese's stick. This one goes around and out of play. With under 3.5 minutes to go. Man, if there's ever a game that'll just frustrate you as a player, it's a game like this. We only have 6 shots on goal in this third period combined, 3 from each squad. And now coming back is Lovejoy, and it's 2-on-1 shorthanded. Tucker Lovejoy, pass broken up by Fisher. Sliding in and getting in front of it. Then laying a hit without his stick. Grabbed by Tate Hamry. 20 seconds left on the interference call. That went against Panzer. Shorthanded, they can't keep the puck on the stick. Tate Hamry's got it. Oh, he gets hit. Centers one, Lovejoy all alone. And where's the puck? Oh, Chandler's got it, I think. Yeah, he does. Good stop by Brady Chandler. Penalty over. And we're the final 2:22 of this contest. Face off one initially by the Greenwave. Mason Reitmeyer trying to get it out. It's kept in the zone, then taken by Gavin Akis. Akis moving with Liam Larson. Akis fires. That gets popped away off the blocker of Shinley. Down low, Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer fighting, gets it back on his stick. He's looked good after missing Tuesday with a back issue. We'll wrap it around down low. Liam Larson. And East Grand Forks looks to move it up ahead. And that's going to go too far and be iced. And the Pirates are going to put in a 4th line. Hudson Rick is out there. And I think he's just sat down the top line, and so I do not think they will be back out there for this game. Dylan Larson working with Hudson Rick and Evan Schockman. Funk poking at it. Easton Olsen will send it in deep. We're at 1 minute to go in this one. All the action really in this game came in the second period. Rick trying to keep it on his stick. Cody Demera looking for Rick again. He got hit. Olsen, that shot gets broken up. Evan Schockman tried to clear it out, just gave it right back on the blue line. This one fired toward Chandler, puts it up into the netting. Face-off coming. 20 seconds to go. Broken up down there by Grant Funk. Here comes a shot. Chandler kicks that away. Back up top again. 10 seconds to go. Another shot. Another save. Then they blew the whistle. That's fine by East Grand Forks as they're going to win this one 7-0 with a 6-goal second period. That gave them everything they needed to pull away and win this game. So we will take a break. We'll be back with our Riverview Health post-game show. And we'll be running through everything that happened in this game. And we'll see if Coach Josh Hardy will make his way up as well. We'll take a break. Final score, 7-0. East Grand Forks gets the win.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
Via Control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at Halifax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus in classrooms that mirror yours, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Back here at the Crookston Sports Center, 7-0 final. East Grand Forks gets the win over the Pirates. Scoring went as follows. Nobody scored until a power play goal by East Grand Forks in the first period off a great passing play. Nolan Melbrook got the goal on an assist from Jace Panzer. That made it 1-0 after one. It looked like this might have been a defensive game. There were only 16 shots on goal combined in the first period. And we're just like, all right, which way is this game going to go? Well, it decided to take a U-turn into a river, tried to go upstream, and it just didn't work. It was all over the place. Got started the 5-on-5 goals 25 seconds apart, 2:14 and 2:39 by Tucker Lovejoy and Max Bees. Pirates then get on a power play, then allow a shorthanded breakaway at 5:26 to Braden Overgard. That was unassisted. That made it 4-0. Then the Pirates got on another power play, and right as soon as it was killed, Easton Olson, who was coming in to serve the unsportsmanlike conduct portion of a penalty that Wyatt Quartz got, he comes off the fourth liner, and he had a breakaway. Put that in to make it 5-0. Then Jay Reese, who was on the hunt for his 100th career point tonight, gets a 5-minute major for kneeing Jake Chupka, who also was out for the remainder of the game. He did not come back in and was in some pretty significant pain when he was back in the locker room being looked at by Dr. Biermeyer. So they get a 5-minute major. They score once on that from Cy Gelman. That made it 6-0. But that wasn't all. As final push with just 1 second remaining, Mason Reitmeyer takes out Tucker Lovejoy, who was trying to score. So we had a penalty shot with everybody watching, with no time left, and that just sucked the entire air out of this arena, which was popping, quite frankly. Both sides had great fans come down. It was a packed house, and it ends up being 7-0 after two. Running time only resulted in 10 combined shots in the third period, and the Pirates fall 7-0. Goalie saves. Brady Chandler had 11 in the first, 13 in the second, and 7 in the third. 31 saves on 38 shots faced. I really don't think he played poorly. There were a couple of shots that beat him, but he had a lot of breakaways. He had a penalty shot. He had power plays to deal with. It was a mess for Chandler, and I truly believe that he gave it everything to put the Pirates in a decent position to do something. Shinley didn't have to do much. 4 saves in the first, 4 saves in the second, 3 saves in the third, 11 saves. Perfect 11 for 11 on the day for Shinley. Well, we'll take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Crookston Pirate boys basketball, they fell 74-57 at the hands of Warren Alvarado Oslo, and Warren Alvarado Oslo JV's squad as well. I'll also tell you that Crookston Pirate girls basketball, they lost to Ollie 62-15. This game ended 7-0. East Grand Forks on the JV 9-0. So finals in girls basketball. Mentioned Northwestern fell to Minnesota College basketball 79-48. 57-53 to Northwest over Climax Fisher. Lake Park Audubon 161-12 over Winnipeg. North Linton Felton, hey, they beat Perham 75-63. Nice result there for Perham. North Linton Felton beat Perham. Other boys basketball here. Lake Park Audubon beat Winnipeg 72-51. Adabor West beat Climax Fisher 75-47. Berta Beltrami over East Grand Forks 74-59. And Red Lake County, they showcase why they're as good as they are. They just stymied Stephen Argyle Central, beat him 62-43. That was not close. Red Lake County is just as good as they were last year. Thief River Falls 74-69. Perms in front of Derwick Linton Felton 45-36. Couple pro scores passed along to. Finished in the college football playoff. Miami and Tennessee, they're beating Ole Miss 17-13. And I'm rooting for Miami not only because they beat Ohio State, and I'd rather lose to the national champion, but Ole Miss is the last remaining SEC team in this, and I do not like the SEC. Although Ole Miss is probably the most likable because their coach ditched them. Still winning games, and it'd be kind of cool to see them beat them after Lane Kiffin said, I'd rather have LSU over you. I kind of like that story. If there's any SEC team, I'd want it to be Ole Miss, but even still, I won't consider it absolutely laughable if Ole Miss loses. It's just they're on an interim coach right now. The NBA, the Minnesota Timberwolves, they are up 121-112 over the Cleveland Cavaliers. Also, weird thing that happened today in Chicago, the Bulls and Heat game was postponed because there was an issue with the court that caused the court to constantly have condensation and water on it in Chicago. It might have been maybe because of the ice for the Blackhawks that were played last night. So they had to postpone the game, which is hilarious. So I never would have expected that. And the Minnesota Wild, they already have a goal on the Seattle Kraken in the first 5 minutes. A 1-0 lead. Who scored it? Ryan Hartman. He got that goal unassisted right off a face-off in 5 minutes. So, by the way, Minnesota Wild for the Olympics, both of their goaltenders are representing Sweden. Philip Gustafsson and Jesper Wallstedt. They both get the nod to go to the Olympic Games, which is pretty cool. So, good for that. Boy, for Coach Hardy make his way up, and then we'll wrap up our coverage tonight. Here right after this, KROX.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairton. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big, without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active? Want to give back to in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at High School Officials.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf, volleyball,
crap shooting,
hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
and there is
orchestra,
Band,
choir,
visual arts,
Speech.
theater,
Leo club.
and Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
My education destination.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove away.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
And to wrap up our Riverview Health post-game show, the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Josh Hardy, is with us. And I don't know if you are just making a trend of having some of the craziest periods I've seen, really, in both directions.
Yeah,
but
right?
this game had a little bit of everything, and unfortunately, it did not go your way. I feel like we have to kind of start with that second period. It was 1-0 after one.
Yeah.
It seemed like you were in the game. You were outshot 12-4, but it seemed like, okay, defense was doing great.
Yeah.
Chandler played great.
Yep.
What happened that period?
Yeah, really proud of the way that we played in the first. I thought we battled real hard, and then we ended up coming out in the second period. And East Grand Forks does what good teams do, right? They exposed our weaknesses, and they were able to jump on us and create some odd man rushes there, which was huge, right? Lovejoy breakaway, 26 there had one. Bees another. I think that was a shot from the point, right?
Yep.
And then the shorthanded goal where we make a turnover, right?
Yep.
Like it was all of a sudden we're sitting there. It's 4-0. I think I called the timeout after that fourth goal, maybe.
Yep.
And all of a sudden we had to wake up a little, and yeah, it was just little mistakes, things that we had talked about in between periods, and we just made them again. And good teams make you pay, right? We sat in here in the pregame, and I said I don't know that I necessarily agreed with Coach Morgan that we had to be perfect tonight, and he proved once again that he's smarter than me, and we had to be perfect again. So yeah, it was a tough period for us. But here's the thing, and we talked about this after the game, is that you can take this one of two ways, right? You can sit here and be mad and say, you know what, this sucks, and it does, right? It's not fun to lose, and it's not fun to lose to a rival, right? Or you can say, hey, we played a really, really good hockey team. They exposed some of our weaknesses, and now we have the opportunity to fix it. And, the lucky thing for us is that it's January, 8th?
Yep.
Not February 8th or February 14th, whenever we start the playoffs here. And we have time to fix it. And, the messaging to the seniors was, hey, be grateful that you do, because in a month you might not anymore. So we're gonna learn from this one. Like I said, we had some mistakes. We had some things that didn't go our way. And we're gonna, come back and be a better team because of this.
This was one of the chippier games I've seen.
Sure,
we had a couple unsportsmanlikes. We had a major penalty. Do you think it was coming from you or coming from them that kind of caused it to go that way?
It's these type of games, right? Like it's a rivalry game. It doesn't matter if it's Eastside and Warroad, or Eastside and us, or Red Lake Falls and like these rivalry games, right? Things get a little chippy. And I thought, Jay's 5-minute penalty it is what it is. I haven't watched it back, but some of the boys have already, and he just didn't have an opportunity. He tried to make a hit. He did stick his knee a little, and he went knee to knee with a kid as he moved out of the way at the last second. And those ones I didn't think it was a dirty hit by any means, and the unsportsmanlike stuff, you got to think that some of these kids have been, playing against each other since their Mite Jamborees. It's been a long time they've known each other. They played on summer hockey teams together and practiced together in the summer, and it's a little bit like playing your cousin or your brother. So it was, things get a little chippy out there, but again, I didn't think anything was too out of hand. I thought we had a good game. It was emotional for our guys. I thought for the most part we did a pretty good job of handling our emotions there. But yeah, it was just sort of one of those classic high school rivalry hockey games.
So now you get to kind of look ahead. You've got Grafton coming up, and then you've got Bagley Foston again, which is another big section game. And then a lot of the other section games after that are late January, early February, because you played a lot in the early part of the year. And so what kind of things, how important now are these games now that you're down to 4 and 3 in the section?
Here's the thing, is that we this week, I also, we say you can take this one of two ways, right? I think this is a big turning point week for us. I'm hopeful anyways. We have back-to-back aways, Monday, Tuesday. You get 24 hours off and come back and play the defending state champs. Tough week, right?
Yep.
But we learned a lot about ourselves, and I think that this is hopefully, like I said, a turning point for us in the season that, we really haven't, up to this point, maybe Thief River Falls early in December there, but then you get Christmas. We really haven't had to look ourselves in the mirror too much. And this week, I think the last two games are really gonna force us to do that. And we talked about it in there too, in between the second and third, is that good teams expose your weaknesses, and we've got to find ways to fix that. And like I said, we're gonna look in the mirror. We're gonna go back to work tomorrow, right? I'll be here. I said I'll be here at 3:45. I'll be ready to work. I know you guys will be too. And like I said, we're gonna fix it. We're gonna make the changes that we can make and adjust. And you get the opportunity to learn. Sometimes you don't really get that opportunity until February, right?
Yep.
So we got a month here that we're gonna learn from this loss tonight and how to compete with which I thought we did in the first, right? And most of the third too. But how do you compete against a state championship team, right? And
51 minutes,
for 51 minutes. So we're excited to get back to work and get this one up on video and check it out and say, hey, these are the little mistakes that we made, because I don't think we made big mistakes tonight, but you give a team like this an inch, and like I said, especially in transition, man, holy smokes, they're going to make you pay, right? And then and penalty shot, right? Like Mace was beating himself up a little bit there, but he made the play he had to make, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Brady too, right? I thought Brady played. I mean, first period he was outstanding.
Yeah, that was one of the best periods he's played
all year. All year was confident, was great, and then they got ahead of us in the second. And you sit there going into the third and go, all right, well, how's this going to go here? And I thought he battled back hard in the third, and that says a lot about who he is as a kid. So although I shaved his little beard into a mustache today, so I might have to tell him that we might have to go. We might have to go clean shaven tomorrow to get back on track, right?
That's got to be
the mustache is in the locker room. I'll just be honest. I'm jealous. I can't grow a mustache.
Yeah. The stuff I have has taken me a month and a half.
It's not good, and it's embarrassing because we're getting into the weeds here. But my dad shaved his mustache for his grad pictures in 1978. And that was the last time he shaved his mustache.
Oh, wow.
And I can't grow one. It's disappointing. My brother can. It's one of those things, Gabe.
I understand. I get it. And oh man.
Yeah, how do we get back on track here?
How do we get back on track? We got
Grafton Monday, right? We got practice tomorrow. We'll be back at Monday in Grafton, right? I thought we played pretty well against them up in the holiday tournament, but they tested us, and that's a good hockey team over in North Dakota there. So we're gonna head up to Grafton, and then we'll be back here on Thursday, 6 o'clock game against Bagley Foston, which is a huge section game again, right? So we got to be ready for that. So I am looking forward to. What time is it now? Yeah, 9:30. I can get to bed at a normal time tonight.
There we go.
After a couple of late nights, I'm not built for this anymore. But yeah, it is. We're excited to get back. It's like I said, it's not fun to lose. It's never fun to lose. But when you can. I always said to, Coach Garman, who I just saw again today. He's been at the high school. I said sometimes you win and sometimes you learn, or either win or you learn, right? So we're gonna learn tonight and get back at it tomorrow.
I'm really excited to catch you back at it again next week, and also thank you for probably my favorite post-game interview I've had.
Right? There we go. We got a good one today, right? See, 7-0. I had to bring some energy here, right?
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. I'll be seeing you next week for that Bagley Foston game. You take care and have fun this weekend.
Thanks, Gabe. You too.
And that was the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Josh Hardy, here with us on the Riverview Health post-game show. It went so many different ways, just like this game went so many different ways, but that's the way to wrap things up. I'm Gabe Bishop signing off. Everybody's a fantastic rest of your weekend. And also, we make sure that stay warm out there. It's going to get a little chilly tonight.
You're watching Crookston Pirate Athletics on the KROX video stream. It's brought to you by the University of Minnesota Crookston, Egg Country, Grove Mechanical, Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream Parlor, the Crookston Public School District, American Crystal Sugar Company, Christian Brothers Ford, Riverview Health, Benedictine Living Community of Crookston, Hugo's Family Marketplace, the City of Crookston, CHS Egg Services, State Farm Andy Omen, Crookston Valley Co-op, Northland Community and Technical College, along with the Crookston and Foston Eye Clinics, all bringing you Crookston Pirate video stream on